Hi, my name is Greg DeRocher, and I'm President and CEO of the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce, and I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to perform a rapid antigen screen for each of your employees. First of all, it should be noted, any single employee coming to the workplace who is showing symptoms of any nature should be referred immediately to public health for a full PCR test. These kits are not designed and not for testing anyone who has any symptoms at all. Please do not use these on people showing symptoms of COVID-19. When you receive your kit of 25, you will receive also inside a manual. Please read the manual so that you know exactly what type of test you are performing. This is really a screening tool, not a full PCR test. You will also notice in the box that there are two control swabs. These are not to be used for any nasal collection at all. One will guarantee a negative result, the other will guarantee a positive result, and it's only for quality control purposes and not to be used for any nasal swabbing at all. Most of the time you will ignore them. However, if you want to perform a test, a quality control test on the kits, these are the two swabs that you use. You simply enter them into the buffering agent. You do not swab anyone's nasals with them. So let's get into it. You will receive an allotment of vials. First thing you will do is note that the vial has a line at the bottom. Do not fill the buffering agent above or below that line. Get it right on that line. It should take about 10 to 12 drops to do that. You receive only one bottle of buffering agent for 25 tests, and that should be plenty to do that. Your employee will now remove the swab from the package. This is a non-invasive test, so it doesn't have to go all the way back into the nasal cavity. It simply goes about an inch into the nasal, and you swirl it around 5 times to 7 times in each nostril, making sure that it stays in the nostril for at least 5 seconds. Spin it around, twirl it, make sure that it stays in for at least 5 seconds. And once completed, you take it out and you drop it into the vial. You swirl it around 5 times in the vial, pressing the swab end up against the edges of the vial to make sure you squeeze out any of the elements from the swab into the buffering agent. You squeeze the tube and pull the swab up slightly until you can squeeze the end of the swab. And then you will notice that there's a break point on the swab. You simply snap it off and allow the swab to fall back into the buffering agent. Put your lid back on your vial, and it's ready to test. Your employee will then receive a test pad. They simply tear it open, remove the pad, and put their name or employee number on the back of the pad. It's critical that you know who is doing the test. You will notice there's 2 spots on the test. One is the longer one. That's where the result will be. The other one is a small little hole. That is where you will drop the fluid to start the test process. Take your vial, unscrew the bottom, and drop 5 only drops into the test side, right into the middle. Put the lid back on the end of the tube and await your result. Please wait a full 15 minutes for the result. This is the result that I have. I am negative. 1 red line under the C is a negative result. A red line under the C and under the T is a positive result. 1 red line under the T is an inconclusive result. Please send all positive and inconclusive results to public health for a full PCR examination. Take all of your waste, and dispose of it in a hazardous waste container. Thank you very much, and thank you for stepping forward to make your workplace a safe workplace.